Sleep. The sworn enemy of a college student. The internet is littered with fancy meditative techniques, special pills, white noise, breathing techniques, counting sheep. Now look, I'm not saying that these things don't work, and there are some serious science to back them up. They just don't work for me. The first step to sleep is waking up on time. Hitting the snooze button at 9 a.m. and studying late at night just doesn't work. Don't partake in the 24-hour awake challenge because you woke up at 11 a.m. and now have to stay awake for the rest of the day to reset your sleep schedule. So what can we actually do? The first step is to figure out a plan. So we need around 6 to 9 hours of sleep and probably need to wake up around 7 for lecture. So just get to bed around 10 to 12. Not bad. But what can we actually do to help make sure that this sticks? I'm going to simplify it to 5 key steps. The first is mentality, the second being an alarm clock, lights, consistency, and food. So the first step is how we think about sleep. Make sleep non-negotiable. You're dropping whatever you're doing at 12, no matter what it is, get to bed. The next step is to get an alarm clock that you can actually touch. Your phone doesn't count. If you have an alarm on your phone, it's just going to lead to scrolling on Instagram and another hour is going to be gone. Try to get something that you can actually touch and feel. You can get these fancy fill-up alarm clocks that have these stimulating sensors in them. Honestly, keep it simple. The next and arguably my most favorite thing is lighting. Turn on that night shift on your devices. Lower your lights before you sleep and use some painter's tape to block out those tiny lights on your Wi-Fi router. Any blinking lights on your desk, charger, or PC, get rid of that light. Blackout curtains are great if it's in your budget. If not, a sleep mask works and is really affordable. It may sound like common sense, but really ask yourself if you actually do those things. The answer is no. What that ends up leading to is the overall and most important thing, which is consistency. Consistency is what matters. Sleeping one day at 9 and the other day at 1, regardless whether you hit your 7-hour sleep goal, won't matter if you're all over the place. At the same time, it's okay to miss a day in a week because life happens. Your goals will be different and that's fine, but try to be consistent with whatever you do. It's just going to compound over time. The final part is food. It might be a me thing, but I usually get hungry if I stay up late. Now I've opened up DoorDash and before you know it, 1 hour has passed and somehow caffeine has ended up in my system. So while I do get tired, the quality of sleep isn't that good in my experience. I would avoid food 2 hours before bed. It's just a personal thing. So to summarize, make sleep non-negotiable, get an alarm clock that you can touch, reduce lighting a couple hours before bed, try to be consistent even if it makes you sleep less, and try to have some structured meals. Overall, see what works for you.